Today, we are having a discussion about thresholds. I will be reflecting upon moving into adulthood and college. Daisy Danforth will be talking about family life, and Gary Ezzell will be talking about retirement. So I graduated high school this week, and this time between transition, between childhood and adulthood, between being told what to do every moment of every hour of every day, transitioning into getting to decide for myself how I'm going to fill the hours is a difficult and uncertain time. Am I going to sit around and watch Netflix for the rest of my life, or am I going to get out there and make something happen? To be honest, this time in development is hard enough, but what in life isn't? Our whole lives and all plans can be uprooted because of a pandemic. How am I, an 18-year-old, supposed to plan my whole future in a few months when my life got turned upside down in 24 hours? The truth is that if I've learned anything through these endless nights of unrest, anxiety, and racing thoughts, it is that this pandemic has actually shown me what I really need in life. When everything comes crumbling down around you, what is left standing? For me, it's my family. Whether that's my blood family I live with, the members I have overseas, or the chosen family I've created along the way. The friends who provide me with so much joy despite there being so much sadness. This pandemic has shown me that what matters is doing what you love. Who cares that you failed that one quiz, or that your favorite celebrity totally picked the wrong outfit to wear today? Or it is all about making time for the things you love, whether that's music, art, sports, maybe you just love learning. Trying new things with this time. I've picked up the cello, a course on the world with no war, and I continue to fill my time with stress-free things. On the other side of things, I learned that it's okay to feel. It's okay to feel panic, to grow tired of the same routine, of the same people. It's okay to say, I'm not okay. I have learned that no matter what I do, I must take time for myself. Let myself heal, because if I don't, eventually I'm going to crash. This is a time of uncertainty. We are all feeling it on different levels, all valid levels. If there is one big takeaway I will take with me through this milestone and all milestones ahead, it is that in uncertainty, find what is certain, let it guide you, because you are definitely not alone.
Hi friends, it's good to be with you this morning. When I said yes to Gary to be part of today's sermon, I said yes before the pandemic. 3 months ago, I was excited about Pepper, my 5-year-old, going to kindergarten in August. For the first time in 10 years, I was going to be kid-free for 6 hours a day. What's there not to be excited about? I thought my threshold was an unknown future of unbelievable freedom. It was honestly a little scary. So many questions came up. What now? What do I do? What will be mine to do? What do I give myself to? I didn't have any answers, and I still don't. But since COVID, my threshold has changed. It's more immediate, meaning I find I'm really between two places in my thoughts daily. I find myself between the pain of the past and the fear of the future. As I shelter in place with my husband and 3 kids, I find my thinking can really play havoc on my ability to be with them. How I'm thinking messes with how I'm being with them, which really is the way I do everything, right? Because how we do one thing is how we do everything. There are countless stories from the world religions sharing thresholds to be unique opportunities to silence and listen. The stories of Jesus, along with my spiritual practice of meditation, have been so helpful in reminding me to silence my mind. When I can ground myself When I can create silent moments throughout the day, I experience truly ordinary experiences as heaven here on earth. When I can stop reacting and just be present to my kids, I experience their joy and join them in creating magical moments. What I'm trying to remember, moment by moment, is that I need only to stop my seesaw ride between pain and fear and stand in the threshold that is love, has always been love, and will always be love, just waiting for me to experience the moment as it is. Blessings to you, my friends. Until we meet again, love is holding us together.
Listening to Katie and Daisy, it strikes me how life, which is different for all of us, and which never repeats, nevertheless so often rhymes. The threshold I'm standing on, and rather stumbling over, is retirement. I retired a year ago at age 68, and yes, thanks folks, I turn 69 tomorrow, the yin and yang of years. And once again, I am wondering what to do with myself. I say once again because it keeps happening. When I was Katie's age, just finishing high school, I had to choose between two different universities, two different paths, journalism or science. I knew the decision was consequential and also knew that I didn't know what the consequences would be, but I had to choose. Life is like that sometimes. I chose science. After 4 years and a degree in physics and a wife, another consequential decision, I knew that I couldn't continue in physics. I just couldn't speak the math language well enough. So I was trying to figure out what to do. The only other career I knew was out was medicine. That just was not going to be a good fit for me. So we went into the Peace Corps, another leap into the unknown. And eventually time went on and I found my way into a field that turned out to be an excellent fit and one that I hadn't known existed, medical physics. Who'd have guessed? Such is life. What you think is certain may not be. So be open, take a leap, have faith, roll with what happens, and then do it again. So what now? After 42 years in the same field and 47 years of marriage, after parenting 2 children, now grown and parents themselves, after decades of mostly gradual, incremental changes, I'm now needing to do something different. What's next? How do I justify my existence? Do I need to justify my existence? I think so. At least I need to find ways to show my gratitude for all that is and has been my life. Like Katie and Daisy, I've been thinking about what really matters. And honestly, that hasn't changed over time. Stay connected to family and friends. Be open to new things. Try to get out of my own head and really pay attention to this world. And try to be useful however I can and for as long as I can. Nothing new there. Just a bit more urgent now that I'm feeling the diminishments of age and sensing the reality of my eventual death. As Jane Hirschfield noted, I am not an essential service. That's all personal. As a society now, we are roiled by change, consequential decisions, lots of uncertainty. We're being thoroughly shaken. So what happens? Do we fall apart? Or does all the extra stuff, all the accretions fall away? Maybe revealing the seed of a better society. What will happen? What can we do? We will do what we can. Have faith, roll with what happens, and most importantly, stay connected. As Daisy said, it's love that matters, and it will guide us through together.